The Marshbank Music Series is a free concert offering an evening of entertainment in a scenic outdoor setting. Wednesday, July 30th, the band LostWest, known for its energetic blend of rock and country music, will perform live at Marshbank Park. Joining me on the Splash Live to tell us about their career and upcoming performance is Bob Ahlers and Jake Osborne of LostWest. Thank you both for being here.
What's happening?
Hey, guys.
Yeah, sorry about the mispronunciation. Bob Ahlers. I said that right, correct?
It doesn't matter.
Sorry
It's
about
all
that.
good.
My
Ahlers,
apologies.
you know.
My apologies. LostWest join us right here on the Splash Live. We appreciate you for being here. Now, I'm curious about, like I said, your career leading up to this event that you'll be performing at. Let's get the story behind the name, LostWest. Bob, can you start us off? What's the story behind that?
Not really any good story. The guitarist came up with the name, and they were like, "This sounds kind of cool," and I was like, "What does it mean?" And they said they don't know. So we said it sounded cool, so we went with it. It's pretty much the whole story.
Nice. I like
There's
that.
a little more to it than that.
There we go.
They came up with Lost, and I added West because I thought Lost by itself was a little bland. I added West to the end of it.
Is that you? Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay.
A collaborative
Yes.
effort nonetheless, and it just made sense. So there we go. Hey, it formed organically, and I love it, and here we are. Now, Jake, getting to you, how would you describe the sound of LostWest for someone who's never heard your music?
I would say we're a eclectic blend of country, pop, rock, funk. We do what the people want for the local Metro Detroit music scene. It seems to be a upbeat kind of town. We even play some Motown in the. It really depends on the venue and the situation. We like to be able to cater to our audience, so you have to have a large repertoire of songs ready at the get-go.
Correct. I would agree with that as well. Tailoring it to the different audiences and venues and the moments, that means you're very mindful of what's going on as well. And with that being said, covering a large landscape of different genres, Jake, continue with you. What are some of your biggest musical influence? I want to start with you, Jake, and then you, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, certainly. We come from the Detroit area, so Detroit hard rock, even some of the Motown stuff and the funk. There's such a thriving community of Detroit artists that I still follow in the R&B scene and some of the more rhythm and blues stuff. So nobody I'm going to name drop off the top of my head, but Bob might have a few.
As far as influences on our music go, I mean, I like everything. So we like Stevie Wonder. I like Stevie Ray Vaughan. We play a lot of country. We do Tyler Childers. We do older country like Shania Twain. I mean, you name it, we play it. It's pretty much like if we like playing it and we enjoy playing it and it gets people dancing, then we're gonna play it. There's really no like a hard fast rule to what we're gonna play.
I love that as well. Like you said, tailoring to your audience and giving them exactly what they want. That's what entertainment is all about.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. I kind of screw up the flow sometimes.
Call Shania Twain older country. That just
makes you sad, huh, Jake?
Right.
Yeah,
we're in our 30s now, so I guess we're old.
That's what they would call us. But with me right here on the Splash Live, by the way, LostWest, who will be performing at the Marshbank Music Series on July 30th. We have drummer Jake Osborne and lead vocalist Bob Ahlers. Did I say Ahlers? Did I say it right?
Ahlers. You can call me whatever you want, man. It's all
I'm
good.
going to get it right. I'm sorry about that, man. I appreciate you as well. So I want to talk about this. We're talking about a lot of cover songs that we're doing, but what about original music? Do you all have original music? And talk about the songwriting process behind that. Start with you, Bob.
We do have original music. We just haven't recorded any of it. Actually, one of our guitarists, Mike, he's not on the interview today, but he's actually a prolific songwriter, and he's got I'm the singer, but I actually have a hard time writing lyrics. The guitarist actually has a really good grasp on writing music, so he's got a bunch of tunes he wants to play. I've got a few tunes. It's just a matter of getting them down in the studio.
Any plans to play some of the original songs at the Marshbank Music Series?
No, they're not ready yet to be performed live, but soon we'll be breaking them out soon.
No problem at all. So we're playing at a very I'll call it a local iconic venue as well. Being outside, very scenic atmosphere. Jake, what's your favorite part about playing outdoor community concerts like the Marshbank Music Series?
As the drummer, I love to feel the subs and to actually get people on the floor dancing. When you can really feel the kick drum and indoors, you kind of lose that outdoor. Yeah, exactly. To get the people up on their feet, having a good time, and we just try to keep the night flowing. So
I guess one question I want to ask from an entertainment perspective as well. You got to have like some type of engagement with the audience as well. It's not just up there performing and just being flat and monotone. There has to be a back and forth to some extent. So just talk about, let's start with you, Jay. How do you engage with new listeners and build a connection during a live set?
Well, I mean, as a drummer, the most I can do is flip my drumsticks and twirl them and smile. I'm not the frontman of. I'm holding down the rhythm section in the back. Me and our bass player Ken Williams, who's a real established local artist. He's and me and him will just lock in, and you can tell the people in the audience that have rhythm backgrounds because they'll keep their eyes on us. But our front guys, our two guitar players, are running around, spinning around. Our lead singer Bob, obviously, and our amazing female vocalist Anna. They're all singing and really engaging. And there'll be little kids, that are coming up, and there'll be a bunch of families there. So we, like I said, we tailor to the venue, and
there you go.
We try to make it a family-friendly event outside compared to some of the rock and roll bars we'll play at night on the weekends.
From your perspective,
yeah, basically,
Bob?
I'm sorry. I was going to say,
go ahead, please.
I alternate between going like, hey, how y'all doing? And are you guys doing okay out there? No, it's not that lame. But yeah, sometimes it gets repetitive. But yeah, I mean, I try to kind of, what usually works for us is we'll play a tune. We'll start off without even announcing ourselves, and I feel like the music kind of tenderizes the audience a little bit, if you will, and then after that song, we'll kind of be like, hey, what's going on? Like, hey, we're LostWest, like, what's up? And usually we get a pretty good reaction to that, and then throughout the show, we'll, interact with people, or, if people want to, usually people will ask for requests, and we don't really do that very often, but if we do know a song, we'll play it, but,
there it is.
We'll advertise it, we have some merchandise, and, we'll kind of go back and forth and just kind of feel it out,
Yeah, I completely agree. And we got to let you go, but I do want to ask you both real quick for your advice for anyone listening, up-and-coming artists looking to establish their name in the Michigan music scene. Starting with you, Bob, then going to you, Jake. What advice would you give to local musicians trying to build their brand right here in the music scene?
Just don't break up. Just don't get into petty arguments. Just don't let personal stuff come between you. Keep at it. And all you can do is get together and play music. And if you stay doing that, then you'll succeed. I was in an original band before this band for 7 years, and we broke up. If we would have stayed together, it would have been cool. But these days with this band, I love playing with these guys, and I hope it continues, and I hope continue to make people happy and make them dance. That's all we can do.
Well said. Jake?
Yeah, I agree with that. I second staying with the same group of guys and treating it not just as a hobby, but as a profession, and being able to cater to your audience and invest in your craft with the sound equipment and your instruments, and it'll pay off tenfold one day.
Well said. Hey, I love it. I love it.
One day.
Very inspiring, but keep on keeping on and just do what you love. Yeah. Follow your passion. I love that. And link with people who are just as passionate. Want to thank you both again. Good luck during your performance again. Drummer for LostWest, Jake Osborne, and lead vocalist for LostWest, Bob Ellers. We appreciate you.
Right on. Thank you.